Technically speaking, news, right? We do this podcast every Monday, me and a couple friends, and 5 o'clock Pacific time, right? Like 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tune into YouTube at Technically Speaking News, and you could catch us talking about all types of stuff. And I run a millennial moment there where we like to flash back on stuff that happened in the past, right? Mostly in millennial era, and we flashed back on Ice Cube, and I just wanted to reiterate some of the things that I had said on that show because it's been such an impact that Cube has had, right, on um, not just society itself, but right, like the impact on past, present, and even with the future. He's been making movies and songs since 1987, right? It's the first time he dropped Boys in the Hood, the soundtrack, right? He later starred in the movie Boys in the Hood, came out a couple of years later, and he's just been super active in the community. From well, here I'll just go over some of his songs. Right here are some of Ice Cube's top songs based off of Billboard. Right, it was a good day in '92. Check Yourself came out in '92. Uh, you Can Do It came out in '99. Right, you can do it. Put your back into it. Right. It was, I think it was off the Friday soundtrack, maybe Players Club soundtrack, but their song Friday came out in '95, right? Gangsta Rap Made Me Do It came out in 2008. We mentioned a couple of the albums that he made, right? I mentioned America's Most Wanted, right? But a couple other ones he made during the early '90s were Certificate, Death Certificate in '91, and The Predator in '92, right? Um, so definitely held it down in the music business, but he also held it down in the movie business. Like he put out the whole Friday franchise, he put out the Barbershop franchise, Boys in the Hood, Anaconda, Ride Along, Are We There Yet, 21 Jump Street, Players Club, Higher Learning, Menace to Society, and there was like a list of like 20 to 30 movies and projects that he either made or was affiliated with that I went over on the show, right? So just in the few that I mentioned here, I'm sure a lot of people are like, "Yeah, man, I remember that," right? And you can remember that, right? Because it was such an impact. But a lot of people they're sleeping on the fact that he hasn't stopped, right? There are talks of a new Friday coming out, and even though Ice Cube is worth like $160 million, he's not slowing down at all. Like he has his movies. Yeah, I got sirens in the back. Sounds like a paramedic. Anyway, he got movies that he's doing. He got songs that he's doing. And I mean, like, he got all types of stuff. I guess that particular camera shut off, so we're gonna keep going with this camera. All right, but he's been in all types of things, right? So, being at 160 million dollars and not stopping. I haven't even mentioned his basketball league yet, right? Like he's got the big three basketball league that he created and is responsible for, and that in itself is just growing and growing and growing. And he's crossing new thresholds. Guys are playing with girls now. People are no name individuals and people are experienced Hall of Famers, right? And you got this huge group of people and they're putting on a show for the people to watch. And it's an entertaining show, right? And these guys are drawing in big money because it's a big deal. And it's all pretty much on the back of Ice Cube, right? He's a legend for a reason, and he's a hero for a reason, right? Like his interaction in Los Angeles has never ceased. It's never stopped, and he's never necessarily compromised, right? Like there are very few people in the entertainment industry that, in my eyes, have not compromised, and he's one of them. Like Snoop is another one, but Ice Cube even more so in my mind. Um, he's always been a Dodger fan, right? You could always catch him talking about like football. But like, I just gotta give it up to you, Cube, man. Good job, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I follow you. Everybody should follow Cube because he is active and you always find something good, right? A good reminder, a good flashback of something, right? Or even some good insight to some future action, right? So I do hope that that new Friday movie comes out. It's TBD, right? To be determined. There's no exact time for the release of the last Friday, right? But I am excited for it, and I think there's like two or three other projects, like movie projects, that he's a part of as well. And he's still dropping music, right? He's still making songs. So we respect you, Cube. Just want to thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe.